Hello and welcome to Film and TV Weekly, the weekly film and TV show giving you all the top news you need to know. I'm your host Grant Burton. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _Grant Burton. But in the meantime, click subscribe, click the bell to be notified when I post new content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment and some feedback down below. If you like what you see, let me know. That way I know whether or not I should continue doing it or go back to doing my old show. But enough of all that, time to get on with the show. They say you can't keep a good man down. Well, that goes for Mel Gibson too. After the success of his last film, Hacksaw Ridge, Mel is looking to direct and co-write a remake of The Wild Bunch, the classic western. This, according to Justin Kroll over at Variety. Regardless of what you think of Mel, he makes a good film. What should you expect from The Wild Bunch? Well, excessive violence, compelling characters, interesting story, and just a hint of bad taste. What's that? You don't want a remake of one of the greatest zombie films ever made. Well, it came out a couple of years ago and you're getting a remake whether you want it or not. Yep, Train to Busan is being remade by producer James Wan. It's getting the English language treatment. This from James White at Variety. James Wan, of course, a very good director, got a good back record of films under his belt, and probably a good choice to do an English language remake, but the question is, do we really need this? I don't think so. This is a really good film, one of the best zombie films ever made as far as I'm concerned. Just go watch that. Yeah, you know that ever-expanding DC universe nobody likes? Well, that ever-expanding DC universe nobody likes or wants is continuing to expand. Boris Kitt over at The Hollywood Reporter says that Birds of Prey has added Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Journey Smollett Bell as Huntress and Black Canary. It was inevitable that Mary Elizabeth Winstead would join a big superhero franchise. It's just a shame that it's this one and not Marvel or X-Men. Although X-Men, that's ending soon anyway. But yeah, she'd make a great Huntress. That's the role she's going up for. I'm not familiar with Journey, but she's going to be playing the role of Black Canary. It's going to be an interesting casting choice. A lot of people aren't going to be happy about it. Personally, I think it's great because it means you're going to go in there, get a new, unique look at this character because she's typically portrayed as a white woman. Got nothing against the fact that Journey is not the typical look of the character. So yeah, I'm interested in this, but at the same time I'd rather they just revamped everything. So-called critically acclaimed TV series The Alienist is getting a sequel series. I say so-called critically acclaimed because, well, it was not critically acclaimed. This article says otherwise, but hey, whatever you want to call critically acclaimed, go ahead and call it critically acclaimed. This was not it. Frank Pugliese, best known for his work on House of Cards, and I've probably butchered his name, is taking on the role of showrunner for this sequel series titled The Angel of Darkness. The lead cast of the first season will return. This is all according to Denise Petsky at Deadline. So I watched The Alienist the other day, and it's not good. It's not bad either. It's just middle-of-the-road TV, which is fine if you've got time for middle-of-the-road TV. The problem is that these days there's too much good film, too much good TV, and too much good video games to be spending all your free time on watching middle-of-the-road stuff. I've got better things to do with my time. So I won't be watching The Angel of Darkness. I won't be continuing to watch The Alienist. But best of luck to that. What's that? Oh, it's the new Bumblebee trailer, the latest film in the ongoing Transformers franchise. Possibly even the last if the rumours about a reboot are true. And this one, notably, no Michael Bay involvement. Yep, you can tell because there's fewer explosions and more emotion. Stars Haley Steinfeld, who's brilliant in everything she does, and John Cena, who's got a very promising career ahead of him in acting. This one actually looks like it could be good, maybe decent. But there are fewer explosions, like I said, but in the second half of this trailer, it does turn into a big CGI slugfest, suggesting a lot of action to please ongoing fans of the franchise. Hard to say what to make of this so far, but it could be something. Abracadabra! Just like magic, the final trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald has shown itself. I'm still not keen on Johnny Depp being Grindelwald, but controversy aside, he does kind of look like a dark wizard. But at the same time, I just think it's bad casting. I'm also not keen on Newt Scamander either. The character is annoying as far as I'm concerned. He's not very well developed, and that goes for everyone who was introduced in the first Fantastic Beasts film. Hopefully this franchise can flesh them out a bit more as it progresses. Shout out to Jude Law though, cast as Dumbledore. Brilliant casting. This franchise should have just been about young Dumbledore to begin with, and I suspect it might go further into that area as it progresses. That being said, this film does look action-packed, it does look enjoyable, and it is a Harry Potter film in a sense, so I'm in regardless. Ding ding ding! It's round 2 for Creed, and the sequel to Creed with the imaginative title Creed 2. Yeah, it's a sequel to Creed, the continuation of the Rocky franchise. I've never actually seen any of the Rocky movies before, but this one looks over dramatic, very exciting, action-packed, and hey, Michael B. Jordan looks absolutely jacked, so that's something if you like that sort of thing. But I'm not a fan of over-exaggerated boxing films, so I don't think I'm going to check this out, and I've got no knowledge or history with this franchise before, so this just isn't for me. But hey, it was a very good trailer, I'll give it that. Full of nostalgia. Dark Phoenix, the ever-delayed X-Men film that can't even be bothered to call itself an X-Men film anymore, finally has a trailer, and it was originally going to be slated for release in February 2019 after originally going to be released this year, but now it's being delayed to summer next year. This film might never actually make the screens at this rate, but hey, here's the trailer. It looks darker, more ominous than past X-Men movies, it looks very fun, possibly the final in the franchise because Marvel has bought Fox and has taken over the X-Men franchise, but hey, the film itself looks alright, I'll give it that. Perhaps it'll do something better than what X-Men The Last Stand did, but hey, that's not even saying much because that film was terrible. So, if this is the final in the franchise and the soundtrack really wants to suggest that it is, it might be worth going to check out if you're a big X-Men fan and you want to see this final hurrah for these characters before Marvel takes them over. The end is near for the show that should have ended several seasons ago. Yep, House of Cards has released its first full trailer and it's acknowledging the big Kevin Spacey hole in it. Yep, Kevin Spacey's character is dead. Spoilers. And Robin Wright's character is front and center. Hopefully this show can bring itself to a satisfying end because at one point it was a really good show. And you've got to wonder, modern politics and all rarely ends very well now these days, does it? Thanks for watching Film and TV Weekly. This is the first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little different from what I used to do in the past. I'm Grant Burton. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Grant Burton. In the meantime, click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments and feedback down below, and let me know what you did and did not like. But be nice, please, because that does not help anyone. But that's all I've got for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm out.